Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome everyone in today's class for the second elementary grade. Our textbook is Weekend 2, and today, inshallah, we will cover Unit 3, Wild Animals, Phonics Practice. It can be seen on page 37. This lesson will be presented by me, teacher Mazen Harbi, and the sign language by Mr. Fawaz Al-Agil. So let's begin. Quick revision on our last lesson. In our last lesson, we did learn a couple of words that has two different sounds. The first one, words that starts with the BL sound, and also the other words that starts with PL sound. And we did give examples of these two sounds that can be seen in these two words. So what we said is that we're going to listen to the two different words with these two different sounds. The first one as in word BL, as in word blouse, blouse. And the second one is PL, as in word plain, plain. So what you're going to do now is that we're going to listen again, and we're going to also answer the question again. And just to get to know these two, differentiate between these two different sounds, and then we can move on by answering our exercise, practicing our exercise in today's lesson. So let's get to know the two different sounds of these two words. I'm going to say the sound, and I would like you to say it with me as well. So the first sound is BL, that can be heard in the word blouse. Blouse. Say with me, blouse. And the second sound is PL, that can be heard in the word plain. Plain. Say with me, plain. Very well. Not only this, but we also did an interesting exercise where we did learn different words that starts with these two different letters. Words that starts with BL or PL. So what we're going to do now, just to make quick revision on our last lesson, is that we're going to decide which pictures matches these words, and then which sounds that can be written to complete the word. So we did the first example. As you can see here, we do have 6 different pictures, and we need to match them with their words. And most importantly is that we need to continue these words with either BL or PL. So the first example here is already answered for you, which is this one, that this picture matches this word that starts with the PL sound, as in plate, plate. So what we're going to do now is that we're going to do the same. We're going to decide which of these pictures matches these words, and then we're going to continue or complete these words with either BL or PL. So let's first read the first answer, or the first example here that is already answered, and then we're going to repeat it again. So the first answer here is plate. Plate. Say with me, plate. So this is plate, the plate that we usually eat from. Now, let us move on to the second word here. First, we're going to think which of these 5 remaining pictures matches this word. And then we're going to decide, does it starts with the BL sound or PL sound? So what do you think? Try to write this one here or write this one here and tell me which one of them makes more sense. And also which picture that you think matches this word. So we said that in last lesson that this picture matches this one, picture number 6. And it starts with BL, as in black, black, the color black. So Say with me, black, black, as in the color black. Very good. Now, let us move on to the other word, and here we're going to match it with the picture, and then we're going to decide which sound does it starts with. Is it BL or PL? So here we have this word, and what did we say? What does this word matches? Does it match the BL or the PL? First, we said that this picture matches, or this word matches with picture number 4, which is play, as in play football, play video games. So this word as in play. So, and it starts with, when we listen to play, play, we said that it starts with the PL sound. So say it with me, play, play. Very good. Now, let us move on to the other word here. So now we have 3 pictures remaining. And what do you think? Which one of these pictures that has these letters in? A, N, and E. We said last time that this word matches picture number 5. And it starts with PL, as in plane, plane. So say it with me, plane, plane. Very good. Now we have 2 pictures remaining. So what do you think? What did we say that this word matches? Did we say that does it match number 3 or number 2? What do you think? It is, of course, matches number 3. And it is blue, the color blue. So say it with me, blue, blue. Excellent. And this will leave us with a last picture, which is picture number 2, that starts with the sound of blouse, BL, blouse. Very good. So now just a quick reminder, I'm going to say these words again, and I would like you to listen carefully to the difference between these sounds, between BL and PL, BL and PL, and I would like you to say it with me. So as we said, the first word starts with the PL sound, as in plate, plate, plate. The other PL sound is play, play. Say it with me, play. And also one last word with PL sound, which is plane, plane. Say it with me, plane. Very good. So these are the words that with PL sound. Now let's practice words with BL sounds. Let's listen. BL sounds words are black, black. Say it with me, black. And blue, blue. Say it with me, blue. And of course, finally, blouse, blouse. Say it with me, blouse. So now, I'm very sure now we can name some words with the PL sound, starts with PL, as in play, plane, and plate, and also words with BL sound, as in blue and blouse. So now let's get to know our objectives in today's lesson. At the end of this lesson, we hope that you will be able to comprehend the sound represented by these letters of the alphabet, and also to listen and to point and match with the short double O and long double O. So now I would like you please to open your books on page 37. I would like you please to open your books on page 37. Now, On page 37, as you can see, we're going to practice words that has what we call the short double O and long double O. As we did learn in a previous lesson that sometimes we can see letters that have different sounds, and sometimes they are long and sometimes they are short. For example, if you remember the lesson we did learn with EA, and we said that some words that has EA can be pronounced as short E and sometimes can be pronounced as long E. So in short E as in head or as in peach. And some of the words that starts with or sounded like long E as in read, as in meat. So these words we said that they have short and long forms of different sounds. So this is what we're going to learn today, is that words that has same letters but sometimes with we can pronounce them as the short form and sometimes with long forms. So let's listen to examples with words that has a short form of double O's. So words that has two O's and has the short form, words like book, book, and also words with foot, foot, and words that has long double O's like zoo, zoo, and also moon, moon. So this is what we're going to do today, is that we're going to listen to different words that has the short form of double O and also that has the long form of double O. So now let's repeat these examples so we get to know how the short O sounded like and also how the long double O sounded like. So the first one, let's listen to these examples of words that has short double O's, and I would like you to repeat it after me. So with short O's, words like book, 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 and foot, foot, foot. Excellent. And words with long double O's are zoo, 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 and moon, moon, moon. Very good. Now let's get to know more of these sounds. In this exercise, what we're going to do is we're going to read and also we're going to listen. And after we listen with these words that has two O's, we're going to decide whether the O's or the sound we heard matches the long form or the short form. And when it does, we're going to circle. So for example, this word, cook, cook. Cook has the short form of double O's. So we'll go and circle letter S. We'll go and circle letter S as an example. So what we're going to do now is that we're going to listen to 14 more words and we're going to decide whether they have the long forms of double O's or the short form of double O's. So repeat after me the first one. Cook, cook. So cook is an example of a word that has the short form of double O's. Now let's listen to number two. Now you're going to read number two and you're going to listen to me saying or pronouncing this word. And after I do this, I would like you to decide whether does it have the long form or the short form. So let's begin. Balloon, balloon. Say with me, balloon, balloon. So what do you think? Balloon, does it has or does it have the long form of two O's or the short form? What do you think? It is, of course, have the long form, balloon, as in moon, balloon. Let's listen to the third one. The third one is, and say with me, school, school. Say with me, school. So, school. Does it have the long form of double O's or the short form? It has, of course, the long form, school, school. Now, the fourth one, and say with me, football, football, football. So what do you think? The long form or the short form? It is, of course, has the short form, football. Now the fifth one is room. Say with me, room, room. So room, long form or short form? It is, of course, the long form, room. And number 6, foot, foot, foot. So the long form or the short form? It is, of course, goes with the short form. Number 7, food, food, food. So the word food, is it long or short? It is, of course, has the long form of double O's. Number 8, cartoon, cartoon, cartoon. So what do you think? Of course, it is the long form, as in moon, cartoon. And number 9, boots, boots, boots. So boots goes with the long form, boots. As in number 10, shampoo, shampoo, shampoo. So what do you think? The long form or the short form? It is, of course, the long form. And 11, tooth, tooth, tooth. Tooth goes with the long form. And number 12, kangaroo, kangaroo, kangaroo. Kangaroo goes with the long form. And then we have books, books, books. So what do you think? Of course, they are with the short form. And then here we have pool, pool, pool. Pool goes with the long form. And finally, we have spoon, spoon. Spoon, of course, goes with the long form. So it's very important that we can differentiate words with long 2 O's and also words with the short 2 O's. And now at the end, it's important that we can differentiate between the long 2 O's and short 2 O's, and also to practice more words. And now we have reached the end of our lesson. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.